Hey everybody, it's your boys, Brandon.
Josh, welcome back to Booze Reviews.
Yes.
To our unofficial sponsor, Truly.
Truly.
One of these days there'll be an official sponsor, but until then, we'll just keep Truly getting drunk.
I'm gonna truly suck them down, like...
We got Truly drunk last week. That was kind of fun. Our sound was awful. We apologize. If you're a loyal Booze Review subscriber, like to thank you. Hit that bell below. We keep striving to improve, bitches.
We are, and we will make it. And speaking of things that we're gonna make, we are only 12 subscribers away from covering Drag Race Yugoslavia. I know, yes. So we can do it. We're in that final push, guys. Tell your friends, share with everybody. We just need 12 more people to hop aboard.
Hit that button, bitches.
We're going to give you Drag Race
One of these
Yugoslavia.
days, we're going to review Drag Race Vincenstein. Watch out.
Watch out. Who knows? And shout out to our fans in the UK, because before we get into this episode, I heard y'all had a gag. Drag Race UK is going on. We can't cover it all. We're going to try. Maybe we'll go back. If we get to 300 subscribers.
Oh, close. Yes, there you go.
We'll come back and we'll do Drag Race UK. But
on second thought, don't hit that bell. I don't know if I could. No, I'm just kidding.
don't listen to him. Cut him off. Cut him off already. But I will say that there was a gag on Drag Race UK.
Yeah, they got sent home, didn't they?
One of the girls during the lip sync just walked off the stage. During the lip sync. She was giving it and just turned out and walked out. And Michelle's looking confused, conflamed. RuPaul's looking confused and conflamed. My suspenders confused and conflamed. Okay, we didn't know what was going on. I will fix that, y'all. So shout out to the UK. It's looking messy over there.
We love messy. We love messy. Speaking of messy, we are here in episode 6 of season 13 in the United States. Thank you very much. God bless America. And we are here. We have sent home a bitch.
Oh, Joey J has gone home.
Yes, Joey J has gone home.
I'm gonna miss her.
Yeah, Candy is too.
Yeah. For the same reasons Candy's missing her.
I don't know what y'all think, and she ain't that cute. This boy is like a basic white Twinkie boy. Look just like I looked when I was 24, like every other white boy looked when they...
How long have we been together? Since about you were 24? But the girls come back in. Joey's gone. Candy's feeling some type of way because she liked Joey, but Candy... Untucked. Let's get into it, because this first part was a recap of Untucked, which we don't normally watch.
Getting messy. Candy be triggered. Bitch got a lot of hurt on her or something, because every little thing, someone comes for her and she is triggered.
Yeah, there was a big blow-up fight between her and Tamisha Iman, and in this argument, because we actually went back to watch it, it was so heated that they put out the clip of it, and I'm with Tamisha. Tamisha came in and said, there's some girls I don't like, but I'm gonna give y'all your props on the drag that I saw.
And some of y'all are acting arrogant. And if you don't see that your attitude clapping back, or whatever that was, I wouldn't even call it a clap back, then it's like, if you don't see that as being arrogant, then you is the problem, ho.
Miss you. But it's a new day in the workroom, and RuPaul comes in.
Yes. And RuPaul looked like some kind of fucking Brady Bunch wallflower, bing da bang da boop da ba.
Do you know, I thought this, my suspender's still off, girl.
Honey, it ain't that time of the day yet.
Right. I don't know what's happening with these suspenders. But RuPaul, I'm going to give a heel to this look, because I thought she was giving, in this boy look, I thought he was giving a nod to Kaylee Cuoco in the hit HBO series The Flight Attendant.
Okay, all right.
Gave me a little flight attendant.
This bitch know her references. The only thing I liked about this look is like, all right, the world is getting more gender fluid, and I live for it. And this was like, but it's still ugly as hell. So Crocs, sorry, bye.
There it is.
This week we get a mini challenge.
Yes.
Last week we had one too. I don't know why. This week I still don't really know why. If y'all like the mini challenges, please comment below and tell me why, because they are so damn stupid and what a waste of time.
Comment below, because I love the mini. I want more mini challenges because they're fun. It's like no pressure. There's no pressure. on the girls. And this week's mini challenge was like kind of a redo of the season 7 one where they had to like make an outfit and then walk the runway giving a little Joan Rivers commentary.
Did they mention the material? Because I'm like, holy shit, they just went through the gift bag selection and
It was wallpaper.
Oh, I thought it was wrapping paper.
Hey, look, okay, here's the thing. Who was putting this wallpaper up?
Right.
In who house is this sushi wallpaper, pizza, pink and green leopard?
Oh, that pizza was so stupid. Oh my god.
It was all stupid.
They gave Tamisha and Elliot the win. I thought they were the weakest one, except for that stupid La La pizza, but whatever.
Whatever. RuPaul tells us that we are going to have a maxi challenge, and this week's maxi challenge is Disco-Mentary.
Yeah.
The moving audio visual history of disco music, which RuPaul loves.
Yes.
I love too.
I loved it. I loved what they did this week. I thought it was finally a little bit different. It's still, I mean, they're still doing the same concept, but at least adding something different to it. RuPaul comes in the workroom, works with everybody. It was tragedy mirror. But I will say, I really did appreciate
What'd you appreciate?
the Lucius Malfoy look this week. I don't know if that was intentional, but Denali and Lucius, she coming for your wee bitch. Watch out.
She was ready to Avada Kedavra a bitch in that wig, and you right, I saw her.
Watch out! But let's get into the maxi challenge, how it looked. We had all these girls, we had one throuple and a bunch of couples. All right.
Yeah, this is weirdly laid out. I don't know. Like, I like the idea of doing like a disco musical performance. They always, like, they've had Madonna Rusical, Cher Rusical, all these. I like those performances that they pieced this story. Trump Rusical. Oh, shout out to him. Not shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
But this to me was weird because it lacked kind of a focus, even though it had a focus. Does that make sense?
The only thing I would say that lacked focus is I wish they would have said you needed to tie your looks together. There were a couple pairs of looks that were on stage, including Simone and Lala, that I was like, ooh, this is hard to watch because it's so like, it's both really bright, vibrant outfits, but they're clashing so much. To me, it distracted. But
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this performance as a whole because I felt everyone did perfectly fine with what they were given.
You had a couple turnouts. I mean, you had Denali and Elliot and Olivia that was like turning out. She was living her crack whore fantasy, bitch. You know, she been studying the Good Book of Mormon or something. She looked innocent as hell, but she was not innocent in that.
She was riding the white pony of Studio 50.
And I was living for it. And actually, it is a nice challenge because in a challenge like this, you see the girls that really just can let free and let go.
That's true.
And you see the girls that are constrained by that fear or lack of ability or whatever.
It was perfectly nice.
So RuPaul comes down the runway this week wearing a purple and pink and something.
This came out when RuPaul comes out. They always do her in silhouette, right?
Yeah.
And so I saw the silhouette and I was like, oh yes, mama. Then I saw it and I was like, oh, well, yes, mama.
The silhouette is beautiful, and I love the shoulder kind of twist, swirl, whatever it is. It was unique, and so even though the colors were kind of ugly, whatever, I still give it a heel.
I like the colors. I like the Madame. Her and Michelle had both those updos this week.
Yeah, we're going to the poorhouse.
It's a heel. It's a small heel, though.
All right, RuPaul tells us.
Category is little black dress.
And we are giving our takes on it. No dresses today. We're not doing full drags today. We're giving you boy versions.
We wear little black something.
I'll go first. I always make you go first because I always secretly feel like I have the better look. But maybe I think your look's better this week, so I'll go first. Just today, just giving you something simple, a little bop around town, little hipster office assistant. I'm working for like Wilhelmina Slater at Black Vogue.
Girl, you missing the component. If you trying to do that, all that, you missing one of them little hipster hats. That would just fill it out. Croc. Okay. No, just kidding. I can't croc.
So fuck my drag.
I can't crock my baby. That's my partner.
baby.
12 years, bitches. 12 years. In the gay world, that's like 28.
Okay. But what you say?
Today I'm giving you like a I'm working on the warehouse floor and the drug factories below. My name's Diego Delgado and I got what you need kind of thing. Right? You ain't getting that? Maybe that's my new fancy hairdo.
You were giving me Howie Mandel a la Bobby Meets World era. Okay.
I got a perm. I got a perm.
And I'm the icy eyeshadow is a choice. So
Do you like it? Tell me.
Right. I would like to institute heel and croc hour looks every week.
God. This is gonna be
Comment
hurtful.
below. Let us know what you think. We take the time to get in looks for you all. Let us know what you think about our looks.
Well, enough about our looks. Let's get to these heifers.
These heifers.
Speaking of heifer, first down the runway, New York City, Tina Burner.
She came down and she had this jumpsuit
Yes.
that said wet paint splashes. It was all white.
Yes.
And then she revealed into her black dress with this paint orange fire thing. It was a lot.
I love the editor's choice. Here's what I thought was kind of funny about this. She comes down as the first on the runway and is like, everybody's giving little black dresses. We're like, we don't know you the first one. That was kind of, they could have did her a favor and put her in the middle, but I'm gonna give this a crock. I love the shtick. I love the gimmick. I love the reveal. But overall, it was like not the category in my opinion.
Okay.
And the look, the final look looked arts and craftsy.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a heel, but again, I'm with you on that. It was a Hillary Clinton heel, smallest heel we give out here. Why even bother, girl? Heel. But I will say, Tina, I hope to see less camp. We get it, girl. Can I just see a polished drag fashion?
And honestly, I love that. But in this kind of category, in this runway, I gotta be honest to what's going on.
Well, let's be honest about Candy Muse. When she came down the runway and she was giving a nod to Comme des Garçons, the Comme des Garçons look of like the paper doll, which is weird because Aja gave that look on season 9.
I had forgotten about that.
Yes, Aja gave that look. It's a reference to when Lady Gaga borrowed it. And so all these layers upon layers and Candy picking her drag mother's look for this look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a heel for all of those reasons.
Yeah, I gave it, like you said before, a Hillary Clinton heel. I was torn, but you know what I did like about it was the fact that she shaped. It was like
that
the
gave
shape
her
of
shape.
it. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, before she just looked like a chunky boy in a dress. I'm sorry, Tu Wong Fu, you just a boy in a dress. But now she's actually giving some. So,
Little Latin boy, why are you crying? It's Candy Muse, is what you saying. Okay, you heard it.
next down the runway, Got
Mick came down the runway, and she was basically giving Madonna sex book on her coochie. With just a black dress on her coochie for some reason. Girl, I'm gonna give it a heel. I was torn. I don't like it, but I'm gonna give you a heel because you walk RuPaul's Drag Race with a dress on your coochie.
That takes balls, and we know that
She
since
know
Got
Adam.
Mick is trans, this is such an empowering moment. And I clocked your Valentina nakedness doing all that. Remember Valentina's Madonna look?
Yeah,
And she
Madonna's
was
sex
naked.
book.
I was like, okay. So heel.
Next down the runway, we had Elliot with 2 of the T's.
Oh, 2 of them.
Yes,
Both
2.
of them, in fact.
2 L's and 2 T's, by the way.
Yes, yeah. Elliot had this sort of ombre, like black and white look going on with the wig.
Black and blonde, not white.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, blonde. It wasn't a white.
It reminded me of Death Becomes Her.
Very
Give it a
Meryl
heel.
Streep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a heel as well. Real Housewife, like you said, Meryl Streep, Death Becomes Her. I thought Elliot looked really good, actually.
Yeah, this was a good look on Elliot. Next on the runway, Tamisha Iman.
Tamisha Iman came down in a Tamisha Iman creation, a neoprene black dress with like this bow with a cutout. It looked good. Tamisha Iman will never not look good. Even in her bad look last week, it was still constructed and put together, so heel.
She was pageant good. This is a pageant girl. This is a pageant queen. I know the bitch. I know the bitches like her.
I know you ain't drinking.
I gotta give it a crock because it was not like... It didn't wow me, like, and it wasn't innovative in my opinion. It was just like, let's make something pretty. It was pretty.
Okay, but the category is little black dress. How
I'm
creative?
sorry. I'm trying to compare to everything I'm seeing that day. And that day, I saw a crock.
As this episode shows, Tamisha's not getting any judgment passes.
Oh,
okay, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Let's talk about Olivia Lux.
Olivia Lux comes down the runway and girl, crock. Yep, I'm gonna say it. Olivia's look on the runway was nothing. I feel like they later say Elliot's look is basic, but I was like, but Olivia's standing right there in a basic Forever 21 dress with a crinkle cut wig. Yeah, she looked good, but it's basic.
Maybe.
Still.
I give you that. You know, to each their own. I guess, like, to me, I saw that compared to coming off of Tamisha coming out, and I was like, oh, there you go. I see some innovation, but apparently there was no innovation.
Not to me.
That was right off the rack of the mall. I give it a heel. I like what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Next down the runway was the weirdo herself, Utica. Vajayjah. Queen was something.
Utica McQueen, and she came out in her voiceover when she's just, which they get to describe their look for us at home, so we know what the reference is. She said it was very Breakfast at Tiffany's. It is. That's iconic black dress.
Yes.
However, Utica's problem is the same problem someone like myself. We are theater folks. We're going to give it all to you.
Yes.
And sometimes our idea does not come out right, and this didn't come out right.
Oh, bitch, I got it. When she came out, I was like, this is, I was like, this is so weird. And I just wrote down a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, gold Tin Man, like, and an earring, like, it was cool. The only problem I had with Utica's look is she is theater, and I'm clocking them Burt Williams lips, bitch. That was, those over-accentuated
lips.
And I mean, Burt Williams got some controversy. If you don't know who it is, look it up. Get yourself an education.
Put a link in below.
Maybe I should say Evie Oddly lips, because that bitch had a mouth like a snake eating a rat. Y'all got that reference, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So, highest heel.
Oh yeah, I'm still hold on, I better think of who I'm giving a highest heel to, because I haven't thought about that yet. Next on the runway was Denali.
Perfectly nice. They were all perfectly nice.
Denali came out and she was giving a Black Widow.
Black Widow. Kiss of the Spider Woman. If y'all seen that Broadway musical, you know.
Bang, bang. Yes, Muertos look, like she's creative in what she makes.
Well, even in the mini challenge, her wallpaper look I thought was really nice.
But you don't think of her as great. Anyway.
Well, I am now.
And you know why? Because highest heel. I just thought of it right now. Highest heel. When I step back and really think about all the looks that I saw and what I really loved,
you just
honestly,
like the spider eye revealed it.
Yes, she revealed, and she had the extra eyes for the spider's 8 eyes, and the way she did the webbing in the beads and everything. The more I think about it, that's a cool concept. It wasn't basic. It was a Black Widow.
Can you imagine getting drunk and going home and having the night with Denali looking like that and waking up the next morning and that's what you see is those black contacts?
You'd still hit it. Let's not even kid ourselves. You would still be in that.
Heel. Next down the runway,
Rosé was back, and girl, stop, Croc. I'm gonna give you another fucking Croc. Stop.
Croc. Open up.
Stop. Hey. Hold on, that was truly a moment here at Boo's Reviews. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, I'm not doing the tool. I call it toolbox. It's tool, and she looked like a fucking box. Toolbox, Croc.
Stop. I need her to stop. She had tulle in the sheer challenge. Okay, tool of sheer.
I feel like she got a discount on Tool at Joann's or something.
Everything. What? Stop. Girl, stop.
You want to be the tool queen? Come over, I got a tool. You want, Chris?
Okay, but somebody who looked like she'd been working all her life, Lala Ree came out.
Oh, shit.
All my life I had to fight. Okay.
Damn.
Lala Ree came out.
I thought you was clocking her for being old and tired with a comment like that.
Oh, no. Black folks, y'all know where that came from. Y'all know what's sad.
Lala has a very, very short dress with this like dangle necklace.
I mean, I feel it. No, I get it. When you got thick thighs, those things rise up and they don't rise back down.
That's right. She pulled it up once, and I clocked that. But I was so happy that she was like, I can't keep pulling this thing down. So
just let my coochie out.
She let it out, and all right, I'll give it a heel.
I'm gonna give it a heel too. I like this. She looked good. But I'm still waiting because in Meet the Queen, she said, "Oh, I'm not a basic girl. I'm not just gonna give you body style. I'm gonna give you fashion." Where's the when's it coming?
What time is it? Because the clock just hit.
And last but not least, who wasn't clocked was Miss Simone down the runway.
Oh, Simone, everybody gagged when she walked out because Simone always does that really weird shaped geometric hair thing.
Made by her sister Gigi Good.
Yeah, that she's getting to me, she's getting to be known for because that's about the third one she's walked down the runway where I was like, who cares what she's wearing? Look at that big shape of the head.
Yeah. I'll put it up because they said the hair was in reference to RuPaul's hair in the video for Never Go Home Again, which is a song on one of RuPaul's albums of the year that no one's buying or listening to, but they are playing on this fucking show.
They're pushing it, baby. They're gonna push it. You know, other than that, I really like the construction of the garment, the hoop in the center with the fabric pieces and the fringe heel.
Heel, girl.
You knew that was coming. Now it's time for our favorite time of the show.
Brandon Josh's tops and bottoms. Who's on top? Who's on bottom? Oh yes. Disco.
This week was hard, and I tell you why, because everybody was perfectly nice. It was just an average sort of like, I don't know.
No one wowed me, but no one disappointed me. No one really succeeded.
Yeah.
No one really failed. This was tough.
Yeah, it was easier to put the bottoms for me.
Okay.
Here's what I put on the bottom.
Okay, let's go.
Rosé, Tamisha,
Okay, Rosé is on the bottom.
and Tina Burner. I have no idea why the judges put Tina in the top.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm so confused why.
Because okay, hold on. If I have to give a highest heel really and truly from my heart, highest heel is going to Tina's disco.
Oh, okay, yeah. To that, you
Because
know
that
why?
shit was moving.
Yes, you know why? She looked so fucking good with the other bitches in basic dresses. Candy's red, and they were both
And
red.
Gottmik, yeah.
And she had red, and she came out in the center with that movement fringe of the yellow or whatever,
the orange.
fire, and the orange. And that looked sickening, and her makeup looked sickening because it didn't look like the same queen, clown queen Tina Burner.
Right. Okay. Yep. There you go. Well, that's what you just told yourself why Tina was on the top.
But her dress looked so bad, and I thought it wasn't bad. It was just basic. It was so crassy. Anyway.
That's true.
So Rosé, Tina, and Tamisha, who's on your bottoms?
I was just throwing darts, girl. The one thing I will say, I did get the bottom two right.
Yeah.
Not because of what they did in the show, but because I knew the show was like, after Untucked, these bitches need to lip sync. The people will want to see these two go at it and see if they resolve it or they leave it bitter.
Yeah.
And on the top, I had Tina. I had you. No, I knew Tina was going to be on the top because the performance was everything. I put on the top Tina, I put Olivia, and I put Rose.
Yeah, Olivia turned it out. This was Olivia's week.
Yeah, she was really good.
Yeah, she was so good. I put Simone too because I really like what Simone's bringing.
Okay.
And and I put Denali.
Why not? That's a safe bet.
But it sort of was a crapshoot, wasn't it? Who did you put on tops and bottoms this week? We ain't getting enough comments, bitch. I want you to either read the bitch to filth or give us some feedback.
And we genuinely answer them. So just so you know, if you give us feedback,
sir, you genuinely
someone here at Boost Reviews will answer your comment if you so choose to leave one. So leave one.
So they thought that Candy and Utica were on the bottom this week, and of course, right? Wasn't Utica the third one on the bottom?
Oh, yes. So the judges picked Olivia to win. Tina and Elliot were also high. Utica was low. She was in the bottom, and I feel like this was the right time because last week she did not win the ball, even though all of the internet thinks she should have.
Yes.
Because RuPaul was like, oh no, all of that goofiness, yes, there's a time and place, and it takes away from the moment.
Last week it didn't bother me. This week I was like, yeah, and I love a goofy queen. I love a queen, all those faces, whatever, but it was so distracting this week. They're right.
So, you're right. This was a good moment to let her know, rein it in, because you got it, girl. So, and then on the bottom, that meant Candy Muse and Tamisha Iman. Let's do it.
Yes. Sasha, you both can go away.
Oh, no.
No, actually, I was really sad to see Tamisha go.
Well, they are lip singing to Hit 'Em Up Style by Blue Cantrell. Hey, ladies, when your man wanna get bugged wild. Everyone knows this song, but like you said, you didn't know who it
When
was.
your man wanna get buck wild. That's remind me of Ed Cantrell from Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Ed Cantrell, you get a shout out on Booze Reviews, honey. And if you in Wyoming watching us, let us know. Ain't nobody heard of you, ain't nobody heard of Blue Cantrell.
That's right.
I thought this was a really good lip sync.
Yeah.
I thought Tamisha being an older pageant girl.
Oh, yeah, she brought that style.
She brought that older style, which I thought
I love. That gets a soft spot in my heart. When we were, yes, goosebumps. When we was little gay boys in the closet and coming out and peering into the
China, yay! Roxy, Vance, Belmont, yeah.
all of them.
So it was sad to see Tamisha go home. Tamisha, obviously, if you watching this, you watch the show. She's so graceful and she's so beautiful and she's got such a good spirit and I love this bitch.
Right. Thank you, Tamisha Iman, for doing it for older millennials like ourselves who know and love your style of drag. And the times will always evolve and move forward, and there will always be a younger generation coming up, and they will like what they like, and they like more things like Candy. So the show decided to keep her.
Like Candy, because everybody be talking about Candy.
They'll keep her. And thank you, Tamisha, for doing it for us.
Amen.
For yourself.
And that is this week's Drag Race.
Because I'm truly rambling on. I'm trying to be eloquent and poignant and all that shit, but I'm drunk.
Yeah, this bitch been hitting the Trulies too much and the peace pipe not enough. With ya. Bicycle.